You ever feel like your weeks are just blending together? Like you're stuck on a treadmill of work, chores, and just scrolling through Netflix? Well, today we're going to dive into a fantastic list designed to absolutely blast you out of that routine and into a life packed with new experiences. And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It's that mundane funk. It's a feeling we all know. But the good news is there's a way out. And honestly, it's a lot more fun than you might think. So, let's really dig into what this funk actually is and why breaking free from it might be more important right now than ever before. The author of this list brings a really modern twist to this whole idea. They point out that as AI starts handling more and more of our tasks, the thing that will truly define us, what makes us uniquely human, is going to be our personal experiences. The stories we collect, the weird skills we learn, the memories we make. That's our real currency. And this right here really paints the picture. It's about making a shift, right? Moving away from just passively consuming things, where we're just living for the weekend, and jumping into a life of active participation, a life of adventure, where even a Tuesday can hold the promise of something totally new and exciting. So, how do we actually do it? Well, the author proposes this simple but really powerful challenge. Pick 30 new things, 30 new experiences to intentionally go after. It's a number that's big enough to feel like a real transformation, but, it's small enough to feel totally achievable. But here's the thing. This isn't just about checking a bunch of boxes off a list. To really make this work, it's about adopting a whole new way of thinking. The whole inspiration for this actually comes from those YouTube legends, the Try Guys, who basically built an entire empire on the simple idea of, well, trying stuff. The philosophy is all about being open, being curious, and just being willing to step a little bit outside your comfort zone just for the sake of the experience itself. And I think the author's motivation here is so important. The goal isn't to become a world-class expert in 30 different things. Nope. It's about building a library of stories. It's about being able to look back and say, yeah, I did a bunch of random cool stuff. Okay, let's get to the good stuff, the list itself. Now, I want you to think of this less as a strict set of rules and more like an experience menu that you can pick and choose from to build your own personal adventure. Okay, so check this out. It's a perfect example of how to tackle one of these challenges, trying everything on a restaurant's menu. Notice how it's broken down into these simple, repeatable steps. It's not about trying to eat 21 bowls of ramen in one night. It's about a 9-week adventure, one delicious dish at a time. And the culinary adventures, oh man, they do not stop there. You could try baking one of those illusion cakes with a hidden design inside, maybe take a cheese-making class, or even host your very own pop-up sushi night for your friends. It's all about playing with your food in the most awesome way possible. Or hey, if you're more of a hands-on person, how about getting creative? This list is packed with ideas like glass blowing, pottery, or even building your own cutting board. I mean, can you imagine the satisfaction of sipping your morning coffee from a mug that you actually made? And for the truly adventurous among us, there are some wonderfully weird challenges. You could learn a magic trick, take a polar plunge in some icy water, or even try archery dodgeball, which, yes, that is a real thing. The goal here is just pure, unadulterated fun and picking up some cool new skills. All right, so we've looked at this incredible list from the author. Now, for the final, and honestly the most important part, how to make this your own. This right here is the key concept to take away, the experience menu. It's your personal, totally curated list of things that spark curiosity and joy for you. Think of it as a tool you can use for the rest of your life to keep things fresh, exciting, and interesting. Look, the whole point here isn't to just copy and paste this list. It's to use it as a spark, as inspiration. What's something you've always been kind of curious about? What's a silly little skill you've always wanted to learn? What's that local class you've walked by 100 times and thought, maybe someday? Put it on your menu. And that's the question I really want to leave you with. Seriously, think about it. It doesn't have to be massive. It could be as simple as trying a new coffee shop tomorrow, taking a different route home from work, or finally looking up that pottery class online. So, what's the first small step you're going to take to escape that mundane funk?